My favorite lease driver in the whole wide world just went live. He just went live to tell the people that it's true, that Andrew is not lying, that they are really out of business. That's a damn shame. He had to come on here and finally tell the truth. He can't hide it. Of course he can't hide it because it's on safer. You can't hide nothing that's on safer. Thing about trucking is, even if you try to tell us a story, a lie, make a bunch of stuff up, tell them, you can fool them. It's a lot of truck drivers you've been fooling throughout the years. You know how you can try. You can fool them. I'm grossing 14. I'm grossing $500,000. That's cool to fool them. There's people that been in this game for years, been on the business side for years. We know how the game go. We know ain't nobody out here grossing no $500,000 with a damn solo reefer. But it's a lot of people that don't know, so they'll believe everything you're saying. Now check this out, Josh. You said you were getting your own authority in the last video. This video, it ain't even been 24 hours. You're not getting your authority no more. Now, Josh, now you saying you have peeled the decals off. And you got a company called TSE Logistics out of Ohio on the door. So I went on, safer. I had to go make sure they was active too. They got little 5 trucks. Safer score ain't no better, but it don't none of that matter. They active. They active. The problem is, Josh, it's just one problem. Just one problem, Josh. You are over there with the only goal to own the truck. That's your goal, right? Your goal is to own the truck. Okay. Your goal is to own the truck. You signed a lease purchase agreement with Sapien Logistics. I know you didn't read the agreement. I'm going to get into it for you, Josh, just so, because I want you to own this truck. I want you to own this truck because you signed this agreement. Josh, you no longer work for Sapien Logistics. So more than likely, there's a clause in that lease purchase contract to where, the lease purchase may just be, you get where I'm going with this, Josh? Terminated. Your contract may be no good. I understand they're going to let you continue paying the payments because they want the title. Okay, you see where I'm going with this, Josh? They gonna allow you to continue making the payments because they want the title to the truck. The contract you signed, they out of business. That contract is no good. So now you need a new contract with this VIN number on there. How much you owe, how much you got left. You said you owe $103,000. All that need to be in this new contract with TSE Logistics. It need to say your VIN number, whatever make and model truck you got, what year it is, how many miles is on there. It need a whole breakdown of how much you supposed to get owed, how much you got left, how much you got to pay weekly. All that need to be in this new lease purchase contract. And it also needs to say that at the very end of you making your last payment, you actually get the title for it. You get the title for it. But Josh, I know what you're thinking. You're not worried about signing no contract. All you know is TSE, they gonna take the payments out weekly. You ain't even gonna sign no new contract. You ain't thought about signing no new contract. All you know is you can book a load tomorrow. That's wonderful, Josh. I'm glad you can book a load tomorrow. That's wonderful. But you're over there to get the truck. Where's the contract? We want to see the contract. I know you don't want to put the contract out for the people, so Josh, this is what you can do. You got a bunch of truck drivers. You got some that's educated in this type of situation. So send that contract, the new contract. The old contract, no good, okay? Send the new contract to somebody like a SoCal or Dirty Broke, me, or whoever else you know that they had their own authority or they understand contracts. Send it to one of us and we can help you out, Josh. We can help you out. And if you don't have a contract, then in 2028, when you get through making the last payment, don't worry about getting no title because it won't be there. Guaranteed it will not be there. This is the games that the people on the hamster wheel have to deal with. And it's up to people like me to decide every day. I gotta wake up every day. Damn, man, another lease driver going through it, man. What can I do to help the lease driver out today? Because Congress, Josh, check this out, Josh. Congress, I know the government's shut down right now, but when they reopen back up, Josh, Congress got a bill to where in the future, if passed, they're going to help the lease drivers out. Just for situations that you just went through, Josh. You know, the carrier just folded all of a sudden, and you done paid $33,000, and now you ain't got no contract stating you own that motherfucker no more. Woo, I bet you ain't got the old contract, and you damn sure ain't got the new contract. I understand, Josh, but I'm trying to help you out. I know everybody laughing because I make funny videos and things like that. I'm letting you know right now, if you don't sign a brand new contract under TSE, okay? You need a brand new contract because that's who you're working for now. And I'm telling you what it need to have in now. And if they ain't willing to give it to you, then you ain't got to worry about owning no truck. You the one that picked the absolute most difficult way to own the truck. Remember, you playing trucking on legendary mode. Remember how it's easy? Then it's medium, then it's hard, then it's legendary. See, you playing Call of Duty on legendary mode. Wondering why you can't get off level 1. And I'm like, wait a minute, Josh, we can get past level 1 if you just go back up to easy mode. You're like, man, fuck all that. I ain't doing that. I'm like, Josh, just go up to medium mode. Man, I ain't doing all that. All right, well, just keep playing on legendary mode. You keep playing trucking on that. I know it's easier ways to do it. I know you don't want to buy no cash truck. I understand, Josh. See, what people don't understand about Josh when he say he don't want to buy a cash truck, what he's trying to tell the people is he do not have the cash money to purchase a cash truck, whatever the price that is. All that stuff requires money. Buying a cash truck, buying a cash trailer, getting your own authority. The insurance want cash money to put down, okay? Cash money, paying for plates out of pocket. All that stuff requires a boatload of cash that majority of people do not have, okay? So don't worry about trying to own and do everything. Come on now, don't worry about all that. I'm trying to help you out in the current situation you in right now. You need a new contract with TSC or whatever company you gonna hire next year, because it's gonna be some other company. That company gonna go out of business. They're gonna put somebody else's name on the door. Okay, I'm just letting you know. You're not dealing with Franco no more. Who you dealing with? Who the new dispatcher? You bigger than Lowe's. It's already sounding bad, Josh. What about the deductions? What's the new list of deductions? You said the trailer gone, they came and repoed the trailer already. Super Ego, how dare Super Ego come take Josh's trailer? Come on, Josh. Josh, you was buying that trailer. It was 5 years. You told us it was a 2025 reefer trailer from Super Ego. You said you was buying it. It was a 5-year lease. And now here you come on November 3rd, 2025 to let us know that they done repoed the trailer already. Josh, what happened? Why they repo the trailer, huh? Why they repo the trailer? How much money have you paid into the trailer, Josh? Where's your money back? Where's your money back, Josh? They didn't give you an opportunity to make the payment? They just came and snatched it? So if they came and snatched that trailer, nobody gave you the opportunity to make the payment. Josh, where's your paperwork? Because you said you was going to own this trailer in 5 years. Where is your paperwork for your lease purchase of this reefer trailer that belonged to Super Ego? Huh? Where's your contract? How can they come repo it and you didn't even have opportunity to make the payment? Where's your you don't have a contract. Of course you don't. You don't have a contract. You don't have. You want to know why you didn't have a contract? Because there wasn't no lease purchase. Fool. But I understand you got the people fooled. You got the people fooled. I know. Got the people fooled. But you ain't got me fooled, Josh. 2028, Josh, is going to be a rough year. It's gonna be, you got a long way to go. We still in 2025, Josh. I'm letting you know right now, before you take the next load tomorrow, you need to have a new contract signed. If you don't, I ain't talking about wait till Friday. I ain't say run 3 loads. I didn't say wait a whole week, then get a contract. I said before you take the next load, you need to sign a contract, because if you go read your old contract that you probably don't have, in that contract, it should state, it may be on the last page, if you get fired, if they shut down the company, the lease is automatically terminated. It should say something like that in the contract. It should say that in everybody's contract, but you didn't read the contract, and that's fine. I'm pretty sure nowhere in this contract did it state that if they go out of business, you can just hire the truck. Hell no, I ain't saying nothing like that. The reason why this is important is because in 2028, like I said, when you get ready to make the last payment, you wondering where that title is. These are the games that they're gonna be playing with you. What title? What title? Let me see your contract. You gonna show them that Sapien Logistics contract trying to get this title? They gonna, well, Sapien Logistics is out of business, and according to your contract, which is the only thing that's gonna matter, nothing else matters but what that contract state. According to this contract, it says when Sapien Logistics go out of business, this contract is invalid. This contract is invalid. You don't hear me though. You're not listening. You're not listening. You got a long road to go. I understand you big hustle man. You the one out there, you trying to prove that you can outrun all the drivers. I've been giving to you. You outrun me every year. Every year, Josh work harder than me, longer than me. He do more miles than me. As far as the money though, I can't confirm that he make more than me, because I ain't never see him do nothing with the money. 2020, PPP, all that, he had the car and all that. I ain't seen him recover since. That's just me with my own eyes. Maybe y'all done seen him recover. I ain't trying to make fun of him. I'm just telling you, have you seen him recover? I ain't either. So I'm just talking about what I seen. Maybe you seen, I ain't paying attention though. Maybe he had, maybe he ain't, but we ain't worrying about all that. What we worrying about is, are you gonna get this new contract? Are you gonna get that? I understand right now you got everybody in live feed, they boosting you up. Josh, don't forget what Andrew said, man. You the man, man. You the man, Andrew. I mean, Josh, I'm the man too. But come on, you the man, Josh. Don't worry about, man. Screw Andrew, man. Screw them cash truck drivers, man. Come on, you got it, man. Yeah, you got it, man. You keep working, man. You keep grinding, man. You keep doing them 4,000-5,000 miles, making everybody else rich but you. Josh, you said the man mismanaged the money. That ain't what happened. It's not what happened, Josh. You see, let me explain from an authority side what happened. 2 months before he went out of business, he started looking for insurance quotes. Within about, I say the very first week, 2 months back, the first week, he got a quote for insurance renewal. He saw the quote. He saw how high the quote was. Right then and now, he knew he was going out of business. He didn't tell you. He didn't tell nobody else. He didn't tell the people you was currently bringing over. He didn't tell nobody, but he knew he was going out of business. Okay? He knew. But he making sure y'all continue running, 4,000-5,000 miles. He probably started dispatching you even harder. I bet he started running you way more miles, didn't he? You want to know why? Because he can't afford the insurance quote. 30 days before he shut down, he got some other quotes. Guess what? They were all sky high. He still knew he was going out of business. And he's hoping, maybe you, because you on YouTube, maybe, hey, Josh, man, come on, man, get some more, help fill these trucks up. You gave up, though. You stopped promoting it. You stopped promoting it. It started slowing down, didn't it? People start turning the truck in and shit. He got all these payments due. And then, the very last day, he looked at that bank account. It's 14 trucks, insurance down payment, $200,000 down. He looking like, man, do I want to pay this $200,000 down when I got $189,000 in the bank account? Or do I want to just shut everything down? Shut everything down and let my brother over there run everything. Y'all go over there and lease on to him. He gonna do you the same way. Yeah, he gonna do you the same way. Josh, listen. You want to get your own authority for whatever reason. I don't know why, because like the last 10 years, you all against authority. But you want to get your own authority, Josh. Let's just say today, you got your own authority. Tomorrow it's approved. You had put your name on the side of the door, Josh. You put your name on the side of the door. Who are you making these payments to every week? Who are you sending this money to? Because the truck is in his name. He the one that's got to make the payments. So are you going to cash up him your truck payment? You going to Zelle him your truck payment? How much you going to pay him your truck? How was you going? I'm just wondering, how was you gonna pay him? I know he said you could. Of course, he said you can. Hey, Josh, look, you can run this truck under your own authority. Of course you can, because he knows as long as you send him the money, okay, when you pay the truck off, he's gonna get the title. And guess what he gonna do with that truck? Because he probably ain't got no CDL. He's probably gonna sell it for about $70,000, $60,000. And it's gonna be all his money, not yours, his money. Same thing goes on at Prime Meek. You remember how TB used to tell these lease drivers, hey man, after they finish the 3 years, get a damn truck back? When you get a truck back to Prime Meek, they go and sit that shit over there on the lot, on the dealership lot up there in Springfield, Missouri, and they sell it for $90,000. You gets nothing. You gets nothing. That's what you get. You gets nothing. You gets nothing. But, a lot of people fall for it. They don't learn. The only way to learn is to come hang around people who have seen this over and over and over, year after year after year. This ain't nothing new. The hamster wheel. I call it the hamster wheel, Josh. But Josh, you want to get your own authority. I'm just letting you know right now. I don't know who you going to pay these payments to. But you need to figure out who actually owns that truck. You need to contact them directly. Whatever the dealership he got this truck from, or Pimpski or a Rider. This truck, y'all need to see if y'all can transfer, I don't even know what you call it because y'all leasing. You need to figure out how you can make the payments directly to whoever the truck belongs to. How you can figure out who owns the truck, open up your cab card, Josh. Whoever it say is the vehicle is registered to, that's the owner. That's the owner, Josh. Contact them. Contact them. Let them know your VIN number and say, hey man, I need to take over the payments for this truck. Let them give you a new contract if they're willing to do that. I don't know, Josh. You got yourself in a jacked up situation now. Like I said, you playing trucking on legendary mode. All I can do is try to help, give you some advice. And I'm going to stay in the background because I don't play trucking on legendary mode. I ain't never done that, that's all y'all. I like to play trucking on easy mode. Easy mode. See over here? Company go out of business, Josh. And I own the truck. I wouldn't have gave a damn. Oh, they out of business? No problem. No problem. How does it affect me when you own the truck? It don't. It don't affect me. I'm going to start on my classic and go on down the road. Shit. But you? Josh, they already texted me. It's so sad. It's so sad. All right, Josh, like I said, man, get the new contract and send it to somebody that graduated high school, man, and we'll see if we can help you out, man. You hear me? You don't hear me. You're not listening. That's the part. You're not listening. You think I'm joking. I'm trying to help you out. I don't care how, just because my message is being delivered nice and harsh on you, you need a good message delivered real harsh. You ain't been learning the easy way. You ain't been learning no other way. You've been making fun of the cash truck drivers all year. Now you the one down bad. I don't see no cash truck drivers down bad, Josh. But you're in a pickle right now. You're in a pickle. Everything all right? What you mean you put too much money in this truck you can't give up? What do you mean? You don't want to lease another truck? What do you mean you don't want to have to go to nobody's orientation? Why are you trying to own this truck so bad? You ain't tried to own no truck the last 10, 20 years. Now all of a sudden you want to own this truck. He ain't getting this truck back. They're going to have to call the police on me. Josh, it can't be that serious. It can't be that. You can't be trying to own a truck that bad. Come on, Josh. What you mean they got to call the police to pull you about this truck? Damn, Josh, that's sad, boy. Damn, that's sad, Josh. Listen to me, Josh. You say you owe $103,000, Josh. I'm gonna give you a little shortcut. Man, look, some days you can go over to Long Mountain. Maybe they got a little truck over there, $50,000, $75,000, Josh, and you can take that truck anywhere you want. They actually gonna give you a title when you pay it off. Now the situation you in right now, Josh. I'm just being honest. If you don't got no new contract, you ain't getting the title. I'm just being honest. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you, man. So I'm gone.